Hello YouTube, welcome back to the old Cryptbeards. I fluffed that one up, didn't I? Shall I restart? You know what? I think we've all, if you've seen any of these videos before, you're going to be fairly accustomed to and comfortable with the slapdash nature of the presentation, right? You're going to see a fluffed intro and it's not exactly going to make you go, ugh, not going to watch, because you've made it this far. I could probably take a dump in my pants right here and tell you it, and you'd still be like, whatever, I can't smell it. Or maybe not. Maybe that would put a few people off. I was struggling. I wanted to say something extreme, and I went for pooping. I went to the brown corner of the triangle. But that's probably for the best, because my next couple of choices were a lot darker. Cannibalism was on the menu there. That's a pun, but it wasn't intentional. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I've fluffed this intro solidly enough. Let's get rid of my stupid face and start playing some Dwarf Fortress. Jesus. Okay, so what's happening? I should probably get Dwarf Fortress up on my screen, because it's only in the preview window of OBS, and looking at it there, it's too small. I just can't play the game that way. Okay, here we go. Now I've got it up. So let's start this way. I've had an idea. I was watching Krug Smash earlier today, as one does when one is a fan of the old DF, and he did this thing where he drafted everybody into militaries and started going out raiding, and it looked like it was doing pretty good for him. And I'm sitting here thinking, we've got a sealable fort. We can protect ourselves from whatever may come. Why don't we do the same? Plus, if we start making some barracks where lots of dwarves can sleep together, then it's going to keep them all in the same place, isn't it? It's going to emphasize the verticality, and maybe we'll be able to get a few frames back. Who knows? Who knows? Let's unpause the game and have a little scooch around the map. Now, we've already got one barracks here with a full complement of 10 dwarves who train fairly frequently, but this barracks here is underutilized. It was originally intended for our first 7 settlers, and unfortunately, a significant portion of those have gone onto the other side, so to speak. And so I'm thinking maybe it's time to add a couple more beds, a few more weapon racks and armor stands, repurpose it, and just pad out the squad and get them training a little bit more, maybe. And then let's see where else we can stick a few little barracks in. How about yeah, somewhere, maybe one of these floors. We could make one of these. Just, it's already got a room. We could whack 10 beds in. Boom. In fact, I'm going to do that. This floor here, we're going to have 10 beds in. So let's do it. Let's build doors first, though. That's probably going to make more sense. There we go. Oh, we only had the one. Never mind. How many beds have we got? Can we do 10? Let's pop them. Hello? Mouse? Okay, you go below this line here and the mouse stops working. Of course it does. Why would the mouse work? That's insane. There we go. Oh, we've got a few beds. I think we might have to get 10 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, hello, that went a bit wild, didn't it? 7, 8, 9. Fucking symmetry's off. Let's get rid of that. Oh, come on, let me click with the mouse. Be kind to me, Dwarf Fortress. Every now and then, you need to just give us a little love. Treat us with a little tenderness. There we go. Got rid of that bed there. Or did I? I did not. Let's click on it again. Armor stand. What are you talking about, armor stand? That's not. I haven't placed armor stands, have I? I've placed armor stands. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That was it. Oh, there we go. I was in the wrong menu. Of course I was. There we go. Now we've removed that one. We'll build another bed and we'll pop that there. And oh, blessed symmetry returns. So we need to place armor stands then as well. So that's 10 of those. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need several more of those. So let's get that on the order. JMQ armor stand, and we'll have them made out of rock, because who doesn't love a rock armor stand? And you know what? I could order a load of these. Let's have 50 of the little devils. Let's put a few more in, and because if we're going to get armor stands, we're going to need weapon racks as well. It stands to no, there's no M on the end of weapon. We'll also have rock ones of these. They'll take less time to come through, so 50 of them. Bish, bash, bosh. That'll give us 5 full squads. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? Hello, Clinidev, and thank you for the wise advice. I mean, I should already know to save early and save often, but, sometimes just you forget. You know how it is? You play a game, you sit there thinking, oh, I've made some sweet, sweet progress. Maybe I'll save. Oh, first I'll do this. And then an hour later the game crashes and you sit there going, but no, my sweet progress. Please come back to me. As you do. Excuse me, didn't mean to do such a loud slurp there. That was intended to be a more quiet affair, but unfortunately you've been ASMR'd inadvertently. Oh no. So where were we? I was adding armour stands and weapon racks. That's all sorted. And let's, leave this for now because we have to wait for those to get built. I'll tell you what, the frame rate's not looking too bad. It's going down slowly in the 70s. Ooh. Oh. 70. I mean, 69, slightly funnier number, but still one less frame. It's still going down. Don't worry. Let's not focus on the frame rate. Let's not go crazy looking at these numbers. What we've got to do is focus on figuring out what's going on militarily in the fort. We also should quickly check our stocks of armour and materials. First of all, of course, we'll look at our steel figures. How's the steel doing? 79 bars and a number of sets of chain leggings. Excuse me. Oh, hiccups. There we go. I don't know why I had to put quite such a daft voice on to say hiccups, but I did, and, oh well. How do I... There we go. Let's also melt this crossbow. Oh, we can't, because it's in someone's inventory. That's fine. Do I want these steel anvils? You never know when you want to expand production. Oh, I shouldn't have gone off of there, because we also have another material that I'm keen to find out how much of I have. And if we go to here and type in adamantine... And lovely. Okay, so we have 30 adamantine wafers, 12 raw adamantine, and an adamantine strands. So that's nice. One pluralized thing. Very nice. Specifically, save before sending out squads, says Clinidev. Okay. I will do my best to hold on to that advice and execute on it. But I don't know, maybe you'll need to sit there frantically waving in chat, saying, at the scoundrel M, I gave you advice, you're not taking it. And, that might actually get some attention, but we'll see. It depends when I glance over to the chat window. I'm a bad streamer, that's what you've got to understand. This is not a high quality polished product you're coming to see. This is just the the madness dribbling out of one's man's mouth in the middle of the night. So where were we? We were looking at adamantine. We've got lots. Do we have the resources with which to make ourselves our first set of adamantine armour? I don't think we do, because someone said it was double or triple the amount of adamantine wafers compared to steel bars, which I feel is quite a lot. But, whatever. Maybe I should turn it all into swords at first, because an adamantine sword seems like a pretty special little weapon. And if we can get dwarves training with adamantine swords right off the bat, you never know. That might have some benefit. Okay, sorry, I got derailed there thinking about adamantine too hard. We need to focus on actually getting these militaries put together. So, we know where we've got one of them going. Let's go down the stairwell again, back to where I made that first... Oh, they've got the beds and the armour racks in, that's nice. Once we've got a door... Actually, I should check to see if we've got an order in for doors. Shear animal, spin thread, brew, prepare, brew, construct, doors. We don't have any door orders in, as far as I can see, so let's remedy that oversight. D-O-R. And rock doors are probably going to be the most abundantly available material from which to work. There we go, 50 doors. Why not? Okay, so they're making doors, they're making weapon racks, they're making armour stands. Let's go down one more floor and consider bedifying this area. Let's do that. Needs beds. Okay, well there's another order to put in the queue. JMQ. Bed. Construct a bed. And how many beds would you like, Mr. Scoundrel? Well, seeing as you're asking yourself, why don't you get us, I've been using the number 50 a lot lately, so I feel like we'll just continue down that rut. Very nice. We've got steel battle axe and copper battle axes being made, which should be, I think, for the purposes of levelling up our weapon maker. But, if they're there, we can just equip people with them. It'd be lovely. It'd be fantastic. Everyone's going to be skipping gaily through the fields and having a wonderful time. Right. Our strand extractor's not actually doing anything at the moment, which is slightly annoying, but I'm sure he'll get on the case soon enough. I'm sure he will. Why wouldn't he? Hello, Clay Cree, welcome back. Speaking of which, here you are with your new vampiric partner in crime. Though not literally crime. You don't want you doing any crimes. In fact, locking you in that room is specifically for the purposes of stopping you from committing crimes. Namely murder. Yeah, you little tricksy drainer, you. You do like draining people dry, don't you? But anyway, seeing as we've got these two, maybe we should start thinking about setting up a suitable training facility for them and like an eternal bedroom, which will hopefully keep them happy. Well, they don't actually technically need a bed, do they? So maybe we don't even need to provide them with a bedroom. We just want to put them somewhere nice enough that it will try and slow down the madness. Because it's great living forever, but I'm pretty sure it takes the shine off of it if you go completely mad and spend eternity going, which of course is a terrible and horrific stereotype of mental illness, which shouldn't be allowed. But unfortunately, I went there. What a mistake. Never mind. Oh. Another drink of coffee there. That should wake up my senses and stop me from being such an oaf. Should I remove some of these beds from the communal dormitory? That's a bit tautological, isn't it? I don't need to say communal dormitory, because if it's not communal, then it's not a dormitory. I mean, the word dormitory encapsulates the very idea of communal sleeping. Or does it? I suppose you could all sleep in a big pile. That's not a dormitory, is it? Anyway, what am I talking about? We've had a notification. I don't know what it is. A dwarven child withdraws from society. Uh-oh. This could be problematic. We'll see. Hopefully it's just a regular mood and they're not deciding to do something rash because they've read something silly on the internet. Although I don't believe the internet is available to my dwarves, so they probably haven't. Where is this one? I can't see any exclamation marks. Ah, here we go. Here's the dwarven child. Let's see how this little lad or lass does. Come on there. We're following you. What kind of workshop are you going to claim? What kind of workshop are you interested in? Primarily. Oh, a mason's workshop. Is that a mason's workshop? A crafts dwarf workshop. Okay. Fair enough. Resume, and off it goes, looking for his little supplies. What have we got? Come on, let's follow him. Let's see where he's going. Come on, little fella. You pick up what you need. Presumably going for bones, although he has bypassed quite a pile of them. They may not have actually been viable bones, though. They could well have been dwarven teeth scattered on the floor over there. We have had a few people corpseified in that corridor. He's picked something up. Evidently something pretty heavy. Let's have a... You know what? I was going to click on him, but that's going to lose focus from the follow, so let's not do that. Let's just let him get his stuff back into his workshop, and then we'll see what he goes for next. There is a preponderance of bone in the things my dwarves have been making, I've noticed. Nearly everything has either bone as a main element or as some decorative component. Dwarves do love a bit of the old bone. That's for sure. Or at least when they're mooded, they do. Who knows? Maybe they come to their senses and go, wow, crafts dwarfship is of first order, but what was I thinking with the bone? I mean, chicken bones? Oh well. Oh well, saith the dwarf. Oh, what are we going for here? Oh, some kind of cloth. So it's got cloth, it's got bone, it's got a bit of wood, clearly going for wood. Come on, take it downstairs. There we go. Pop it in there. More, you say. This time he goes for more wood. Oh. So it's a woody, bony, clothy thing. Okay. Oh, we've got a drowsy fishery worker. I don't know what that means. Why am I being told that he's very drowsy? Has he developed some form of narcolepsy? Is this an important notification? Or is this just, I'm sleepy? Is he wandering through the corridors going, hey, oh, everybody, oh, look at me, I'm so tired. Oh. That actually had an element of real yawn in it. I don't know if that improved the contagiousness? Contagiousness. Was it contagious? Did that make anyone else yawn? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. And when you actually do comment, after I've published this video, several weeks after I actually recorded it, I'll go, the fuck are they talking about? What is this even the context of? Yawns? Were they bored? Oh no, it's a critique of the channel. You see, things get very confusing. Anyway, where were we? Unpausing. That's it. Let's let this guy grab another piece of wood. He's very wood-centric in this construction. Oh, hello, he's gone. Where's his workshop? Here he is. Has he started his construction? I think he has. Let's quickly check the notifications. No, he has not started his construction. He is merely languishing in the Craftsdwarf workshop, apparently without materials. So, rough gems, stacked leather, skeletons, cut gems. Well, that's no problem. Stacked cloth. For it, yeah, we've got wood, yeah. Come on. Well, plenty of wood. I think it might be rough gems and leather that he doesn't have. So let's find some gems in a wall and just pick them out. These ones will do here. Dink. Oh, hang on. There we go. Dink. And then, ooh, where else? Any more knocking around? He says, hiccuping. Oh dear. There's some here, look. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, that's probably enough gems. We don't need to ruin every wall in the fortress. We'll have to rebuild those. That's okay. It's fine. Where is the little lad? Is he still in his little room? No. That first set of gems came out of the wall and he's off. Come on. Come on. Pick him up. Bring him back here. Here he comes with a brown gem. A brown gemstone. And a little bit of leather. And he's off. There we go. Rith Lurith Kosoth has begun a mysterious construction. I can't wait to see what he produces. Okay, now that thoroughly distracted me from what was going on. Oh yes, creating the barracks, which hopefully will have now had all of its furniture produced. We'll have to see. So we've got 3 armour stands. Let's see how many we can build now. Here comes the 4th. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Here comes the 4th. Ooh, looks like we might get up to 10. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're up to 8. So we need 2 more armor stands, and then we could probably cheekily start sticking in some weapon racks, actually. Build. That's a bed. We want R for weapon rack. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. That's all right. It's getting there. It's getting there. We've probably got a door to build as well, so we'll pop that in. Dink, dink. We've got 3 doors. Oh, very nice. Let's put some doors on down here then, because this is going to be another barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That's okay. Okay. Let's let this run for a bit while I get that furniture done and build some more. And then, hopefully, we'll be able to start signing up people to the new military. In fact, excuse me, while I'm thinking about it, maybe we should take a little peek at the old therapist. Let's go over there now. Da, da, da. Hello. How you doing? Goodbye. There's the game running in the background there. So if anyone sees anything exciting, do wave in chat. Please let me know. Anyway, I'll read these quickly just to make sure we have the freshest information on our little lads, and we'll sort them by military status, which means we can come down here and take a look at... Oh, it tells you on duty. We need to sort by squad instead of military status first. Here we go, sort by squad. The Humorous Rocks have 4 in. The Wilful Castles, our proper military, if you will, have 8, which means they need 2 more people. And you know what? I'm going to just do that now. I'm going to sort by profession. Bish, bash, bosh. Maybe on the military screen. Sort by squad. There we go. Oh, you can't sort by profession on this one. No biggie. No biggie. Let's just scroll down, check to see what we've got. There's only a few killers in there. This one's had 3 on his list. A cave blob, a naked mole dog, and a yak. Okay, nothing too exciting. In that case, I am going to not look at these stats because there's nothing to be gleaned there. Go back to the labours, sort by profession, and look at our peasantry. This guy is a peasant, and therefore Sazir Libadmosus will now be assigned. You can't see what I'm doing, so you can't see the drop downs, but trust me, all this mouse movement will lead to them being assigned to the Willful Castles. There we go. We'll also do that with this one here, who doesn't seem to have any secondary jobs. Melville Rerith Mush. They can go off to the Willful Castles as well, and I'll commit those changes. Bish Bash Bosh. Oh, hello, Plutonium Jesus. Welcome back. According to the wiki, drowsiness increases by 1 for each tick, and the dwarf will consider going to bed at 50,000. Very drowsy equals 150,000, and at 200,000, the dwarf goes insane. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We don't want that happening. Mad dwarves are an issue, which fiddling with the roars does not seem to have got rid of. I'm a little bit disappointed there, because I played with the roars, but I feel that I may have done something wrong, because they seem to have had bugger all effect. Absolutely no effect whatsoever. Let's have a peek here. This lad has siege engineering activated, so we won't stop him from doing that. This guy here, Logum Avozarakkakas, he can go into the Humorous Rocks. There we go. We're starting to pad. We're doing some serious padding now. Humorous Rock's got 5 people. All the other peasants seem to have sideline jobs that they're training in. So let's look to our next profession of choice to send into the military. Who are you? You're a herbalist, but you're a jolly good herbalist, so I won't be sending you in. Ah, yes. Fishery workers. The classic cannon fodder. Doomed, excuse me, you're going into the Humorous Rocks. Monom, you're going into the Humorous Rocks. Where are we? Assigned in, Humorous Rocks. Let's commit those changes quickly. And we'll pick another fishery worker. This guy's got masonry enabled, so maybe we won't send him into the army. Moses Ethamododok, you can go in. Assigned to squad. Humorous Rocks, that's 8. Commit. And then, what's this lad doing? Weaving cloth. Okay, you're not going into the military. You have found yourself a productive occupation. You shall remain off of the front lines and on the rear lines, if that's even a thing. Let's commit the changes. Excuse me. One more, I believe. Yep, one more for the Humorous Rocks. Sorry. My throat is having a little bit of rebellion. And this one, Doran, you can go in there as well. Assigned to squad, the Humorous Rocks. Boom. So both of our already extant military units now have a full complement and just need a bit of training up. The Humorous Rocks are mainly a sort of ceremonial guard position. I don't think I'll be changing that too much. I think they can stay, just generally pootling around, keeping our remaining survivors of the initial 7 alive. The Willful Castles, of course, are going to be doing all sorts of reckless madness, which should be fun for them. And we're going to get 2 more squads, so I'm thinking we'll go hard. We'll start taking anybody who doesn't have an assigned workshop and productive work. We'll make them into the militaries, and we'll see what we can do for them. We'll see how things work out. Anyway, that's this done, and it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, squinting at the OBS preview screen, that we may well have a special legendary item to take a look at when we go back. Let's take a peek. Oh, hello, my face is back. I appear to have set it so that when webcam goes off on one, it comes on the other. How very stupid of me. Bye-bye. Rith Lorikosoth, dwarven child, has created Arbanendok. Arbanendok. A big dog bone crossbow. He offers it to the organised salves. Well, that sounds very special. Hang on a second. What's going on here? There we go. Now I've clicked on the right screen. Let's have a look at our lovely new item. The Candled Attic. A big dog crossbow. This is a big dog bone crossbow. All Crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round yellow zircon cabochons, decorated with sheep wool and apple wood, and encircled with bands of cherry wood and round yellow zircon cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of naked moldog leather. On the item is an image of a dwarf in beak dog bone. On the item is an image of Rung Empty, the Praise of Horns, the adamantine flask in applewood. Okay, so they've started putting other legendary items that have been created here on the new legendary items. This could get recursive quickly. Let's hope it doesn't send them into a madness spiral. That could be counterproductive. Oh. That's my drink finished. Okay, let's unpause the action and think about how we can start arranging things more efficiently. I think we have all of the different types of workshops covered. And at each of those workshops, the people who work there have beds assigned and dining rooms and stuff like that. So realistically, it is only the military that we're concerned too much about. So let's come back down to this new place. How many more of these bad boys do we need? 2 armor stands. I think we can probably provide that now, right? Armor stand number 1, please. No? Down we go. There we go. Perfect. Bingo. And weapon racks? Do we have any of those? Ooh, yes, just the perfect number. Beautiful. In which case, I feel like we should actually create our next military unit. So, without further ado, off to the military screen, and we will say, create squad appointed by the leader of the humorous rocks. There we go. We won't give them a uniform, or will we? Let's say metal armor. See what that ends up happening. What ends up happening there. So who have we got? The high hammers. Ah, they've probably got special hammers that are sort of like convertible into a bong. You take the bottom off, and you pour the water in, and then there's a little stem that goes in just above where the hammer is, just where it connects with the neck, and then they go into battle super high. Sounds like fun. Anyway, where was I? I was trying to figure out who to put in charge of this little mad unit, wasn't I? So maybe we do need to head over to Dwarf Therapist again. Let's do it. Sorry to spend so long there in one episode, but hey, sometimes it just has to be done. I'm thinking we don't really have anybody of note to really assign to this military squad. However, we do have some people who've done some kills, so let's see who's killed what. You've killed a troll. That's not too bad. You've killed a kakapo, a mountain goat, and a skunk. That's pretty scrubbed here. Cave bloke, we saw you. What about this lad up here? What have Yao killed, sir? A cave blob. You? A goblin. Ah. So, Rovod, you've killed a goblin, have you? That seems like very valuable military experience. Military experience. Let's take a quick look at your stats. Your disease resistance, endurance, and toughness aren't great, but your strength is pretty good. You're a very strong boy. You're a very strong boy indeed. You know what, Rovod Zephon? You are going into the military. Let's do it. Let's do it the proper way. I'm just going to head back over to Dwarf Fortress. And we're going to find old Rovod and put him in this position. And, oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Let's search. What's search? It's not a thing you can do? Ah, Q. There we go. Rovod. There he is. Oh, wait. He's a weaponsmith. Oh, yeah, I can't just assign people randomly. No. I was being foolish. I was being exceedingly foolish. Just because he's killed somebody, that doesn't mean he can go on the front lines. This boy needs protecting. He's producing all the gear that we're wearing to get out there and start cracking some heads. We need to pick someone much less cool. We need to find someone much less cool. We sort by profession again. We don't want to use any of our miners. No point sending a carpenter or our bower or our woodcutter. The masons can probably stay. Rangers. Now they seem to be sensible people to put into the military. And speaking as such, let's get Atir here and assign him to the Oh, there's nobody in there. Okay, it needs its leader assigned on the military screen. So Ater Godengugosh. Oh, I didn't bring you over to Dwarf Therapist, did I? Terribly sorry. Let's do that search again. Q A T E N. Wait, that didn't work. Search again. A T O N A T E N. Wait a second. Atir. Oh, okay. A-T-I-R. There we go. Found them. Fantastic. So, Atir. Oh, for fuck's sake, I screwed it up. There we go. They're at the top of the list. That's fine. Bosh. Atir's in here. So now we can leave this menu, and I can take you over to Dwarf Therapist this time, and we'll just assign a load of rangers, etc., sorry, into the group, and they're all going to have a whale of a time. Fingers crossed. Let's read the dwarves and put the rest of the rangers in. So, Avers, you're going in to the High Hammers. Bemble, you're going into the High Hammers. Hey, we've lost someone from the other. The Humorous Rocks only have 9 people in. All right, okay, we'll sort that out. Don't worry. Law, you're going to be going into the High Hammers. And Melville, you're going into the High Hammers. I've got to stop doing that noise. That's actually a horrible noise. Right, let's commit. Check our numbers. What have we got? 5. So we need 5 more dwarves. Let's take a peeky poo. Who have we got? What are you? You're a stone crafter. You also have a smattering of other skills. Leatherworking, bone working. What about you? You're a fish cleaner cum stone crafter. Ugh. Crafting with cum stone. Sounds disgusting. Didn't have to be, though. I didn't have to go there. It's kind of my own fault, really. What about you? What do you do? You're a professional trapper. Not anymore, Datan. We've got no need for trappers. You're joining the High Hammers. Who else have we got? What about you? What do you do? Katen? You're an animal caretaker. No, you're not. Sorry. You're going into the High Hammers too. Okay. Starting to lose people who don't have proper professions. Oh, wait, there's still a couple of fishery workers knocking around. You know what? Oh, don't customize the fishery worker icon. Assign to squad. You can go in the Humorous Rocks with the other ones who are sent through from the fishery squad. And old Reg cannot go off to the High Hammers. Right, let's commit the changes. Check the numbers, as one does. Oh dear, it looks like the game's paused in the background with some kind of notification. What's that? Can't read it on the preview screen. Let's just get this done. So it's 2 more for the High Hammers. Who have we got? The peasants are all being retrained. What do you do? Clerk? No. Maybe? Doesn't actually have any other skills. We could put you in. Don't have a profession or anything. You know what, Solon? You may be a clerk, but now you're a war clerk. Clerk, whatever. Clerk Kent. What's this lad do? This is a fish cleaner. Well, there's a useless skill, if ever I heard of one. In this context, obviously, fish does need cleaning. Or fish do need cleaning? Fish do need cleaning. That's a thing. Okay, so we've done that. We've assigned our new military. Let's go and give them their new digs. If I head over to the fortress screen, there we go. Ooh, there's my face nipping off in the background. So we've got a very drowsy fishery worker. Why is Ushat Unib Toulon so drowsy? Let's take a little look. I would like to find Ushat, which means Q for search, U-S-H-A-T, Ushat, fishery worker, no job. Right, let's zoom to this bad boy then. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Well, oh wait, is he really injured? That could be a problem. Ushat Ragroads. Let's watch him for a minute. Oh, he's one of the wounded. I may have assigned some of the wounded who can't actually do anything to some of those military squads, which is an issue, but we'll have to deal with that when we figure out who is wrongly placed, if anyone. It may not have been a thing. It might not even be a problem. We may not need to worry at all. Okay, here we go. So I better check the military screen quickly, check that the high hammers are all assigned. Yes, that's good. And then we come down here. There we go. We make it a bedroom. We size it pretty big. Oh, yes, I like it. And then we make it a barracks for the high hammers who train here and sleep here. And what is squad EQ? Squad equipment, individual equipment, position. You know what? Let's not get too technical with this. We'll make them sleep and train here. That sounds good enough to me. Excellent. So then we go into the military screen. We go to the high hammers. We say schedule. And then we go to here and say 6 minimum. Oh, the high hammers. This is the one. 10 minimum. And we say edit. What's edit order? E. Surprisingly intuitive. And then we use minus to take it down to 7, 6 soldiers at once. Press shift enter, and then we copy that. And is it P for paste? It is P for paste. P paste. There we go. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let's sleep in barracks at will, lads. Sleep in barracks. Also for the willful castles, you know what? You're also sleeping in barracks from now on. No more bedrooms for you. It's war, war, war. Inactive equals uniformed. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cool. In that case, done. Cool. We've got a new constantly training military. Isn't that wonderful? Although, having said that, we don't really have the best of equipment for them. They're currently just, wearing whatever they've got, which is not optimal, but it's the best we can do for now. So let's go back up to our Craftsdwarf workshops and take a look at how the armour scenario is playing out. What have we got? Stocks. And then we take a look at the old steel. Got lots of leggings. So many leggings. I mean, it's ridiculous. Let's melt these masterful leggings. No? They're all currently in someone's inventory. There's only one set of leggings we can actually melt. I feel like people are picking them up and using them, which could be a problem. Could be a problem. We don't want them all, don't all our steel to suddenly disappear into finely crafted leggings. As useful as they are, I just want to be able to diversify into other forms of arms and armour. So let's also check our adamantine stocks as well. They could be a nice surprise for us. Not really. A little bit disappointing, but there you go. Maybe I should head down to the mines and try and dig some stuff out. You know what? This new squad that I've assigned, I know they've got no weapons. Maybe we should send them out on a... Oh, hello. What's this? Looks like a migration wave to me. Let's unpause the action and watch as they all pour onto the screen. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. That's a kid. Kids don't count. 5 of them. 6 of them. 7 of them. 8 of them. This could get boring. In fact, no, it already has got boring. Let's go over here and just get on with our militarization. These guys don't seem to be training in here, which is slightly annoying to me. They are supposed to be training every month of the year. You want your soldiers to wear greaves anyway, never leggings, which have less armour. Oh, okay. Well, I'll stop making the leggings soon anyway then. Can they wear greaves and leggings? Can you double down on that, or is that not an option? Is that something that would never work? Ah, look. Classic vomit-covered stone floor in the entryway. As you do. Are they still coming? Okay, this is more than a migration wave. This is a bit of a migration tsunami. How many people are turning up? They're just piling in one after the other in a sort of wavy single file. Oh boy, this is a lot of people. I would describe this as a significant migration wave. Getting a few cats and dogs. This could be the end of it. I think that's everybody. I think they're all on the screen. We just got to wait for them to get down to the dining hall, which just, in my mind, means let them all get to the top of the stairs. Bingo. And then we'll head over to Dwarf Therapist and see what little motley crew we've had arrived. Hello. So we had 90 adults, 9 children and 1 wee baby. Let's refresh and see what we got now. We've got 112 adults, 11 children, and still 1 sweet babby. Of course, it may not be a sweet babby. It could be a bitter babby. But we don't know because we don't eat babbies. Let's have a little look down here. I want to sort by migration wave. And then we take a look at this latest wave, which had 24 dwarves in it. Ooh la la. Amongst them, we have got ourselves a legendary stonecrafter, a paper maker, a great miller, and this Sibrek Ommerbok. Wow, quite the doctor. Quite the doctor. Ooh. I might have to build a hospital after all, and then forbid all the adamantine thread from going there. And we have an expert mechanic. Other than that, though, nothing exciting there. Let's have a look at the military screen. What have we got? They're sorted by squad. Let's sort them by migration wave. Down to the bottom. Tee-hee, I said bottom. None of them have got any kills, but one of them is a level 3 spear dwarf. Very nice. Competent spearman. Okay. One of them is a great siege operator, which will be fantastic once we've got hold of our siege weapons. And other than that, I don't see anything too exciting. Bit of discipline, bit of dodging, some armour use. All very meh. All very meh. And nothing too exciting. What's this? Level 11 paper making and level 11 spinning. Wow. Oh, and pump operating. Oh, there's a few 11s I missed. And a level 11 weaver. Level 11. What a lovely level to be. Level 11 surgeon. Okay, this is good. They're slightly better than I thought at first glance, but still, nothing to be writing home to Mama about. Dear Mama, today another group of migrants arrived at my fortress. I'm not sure why I'm writing to you, because I specifically mentioned the fact that they weren't worth writing to you about. But here we are anyway, me with my pen in my hand, and you opening an envelope and looking at this letter. Also, I'm not sure why I didn't email you about this. By the way, I'm talking about a computer game that I've been playing called Dwarf Fortress. I know you've got no fucking clue what I'm talking about, Mum, but trust me, it's good. You might enjoy it yourself. I know. You won't. Don't worry. I'm not going to force you to play it. Bye, Mum. Anyway, that was weird, wasn't it? Hello, Cupo. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. It doesn't stack, says Plutonium Jesus. That's a pity. It would be nice to have stackable armour in that regard, but oh well. You could engrave some carves on the greaves, I suppose. That's true. You could engrave some calves on the greaves, but greaves go on the front of the legs, don't they? In which case, you'd want some shins engraved on the front of the greaves, not calves. That would be crazy. That would make you look backwards. Ooh, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should create suits of armour that make it look like the dwarfs facing the other way, so that when they spring to attack, the enemy who thought they were sneaking carefully behind them is taken by surprise. A full reversal. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'd love that. Let's have a little look. Cupo says, lol, look what you did to Therapist, just because you couldn't spend 5 minutes learning Manipulator. Yeah. I'm that special kind of lazy who will go well out of their way to do something in a vastly more complicated way, just to avoid having to do one little thing. Where were we? Oh yes, our new migrant wave, 24 dwarves. Isn't that an abundant number? Right. Back into the fortress. Ooh, crackers. I'm pressing WASD to move around instead of arrow keys. Very noob. These two boys are still looking very poorly out here. I mean, they're fishery workers, so hopefully they'll die soon, and then we can replace them in whatever military squad I accidentally put them in. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, I tell you what, should we send our top boys out to do a little thing? To do a little raid? I think we should. I think we should do my very first Cryptbeards raid. The inaugural Cryptbeards raid. Let's give it a go. First of all, though, of course, we shall take Cupo's advice and save. So, I'm presuming I go into dfhack and type save. Save is not recognised. Did you mean save generated RAWs? Oh, okay. So, quick save. Ah, good move, Cupo. Thank you very much. Quicksave. Are you streaming tonight, Cupo? Because if you're streaming when I'm done, I'll give you a little raid. I'll send everybody over. Oh, I keep getting nervous about raiding people who I've never watched before and going, should I send them in some people? Because I don't know what they're going to say. They could end up being an absolute fucking wank hat. You don't want that, do you? No worries, Cupo. I'll check out when I finish and I'll send everyone over. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching here. Oh, lovely feeling. Oh, who doesn't love a good stretch? Is the game finished saving? Nope, not yet. Still going. That's okay. We can abide until then. Or can we? I'm starting to get nervous and annoyed already. In fact, my fury is building like a bubbling, boiling pot of rage in my tum-tum. Come on, there we go. Rage diffused. Although I will probably get gas from that. So, we've saved, which means time for me to figure out how to send out a raid. I think it's C, isn't it, for the world map? Ooh, hello. The tufted contents, the oracular axe, the dwarven fortress of Carnage Girder. Your location, site government, the organised salves, civilization, the Jade Helm. Okay, well that's nothing that we want. What's this one? The Hills of Goring, the Tomb of Divest Standards, population less than 10, site government, the Curled Hex, civilization, the Dungeon of Jails. Is it the Dungeon of Jails War, or is War separate? Is that who's it? Okay. Rumoured artifacts, neutral stream, my only mistake, and for the love of the dwarf. So is this actually dwarven or what? I don't know. Can I people? You have no recoverable missing. Oh, I see. W world missions M. Okay, we have to craft them from the world. You are at war with the Dungeon of Jails, a goblin civilization. Ah, thank you, Kibo. Useful. W. Okay, so Dungeon of Jails, but that's a little fort. Okay, well, let's give it a go. It's only half a day's travel away. We may as well try. Apparently it's got a population of less than 10. You can do better. Come on now, Cupo. Baby steps, baby steps. Let's not go mad. Although, let's see what else is about here. What's this? Dwarven Fortress of Rampart Death. Population 200. Okay. These guys look friendly. We're not going to go for killing dwarves. That's madness. The Human Hamlet. We don't want that. What's this? The Dark Goblin Fortress of Teeth Wraiths. Population 10,000. Site government, the Wayward Curse. Civilization, the Dungeon of Jails. We are at war. So they've got the tree, a quandary, the forest, fact or fiction, the gutter, a brief introduction, factual tree, a humble offering to Eddie buttoned orders, the interpretation of the Dark Fortress, and the truth about Mine-Hated. Oh. Well, I am definitely not attacking that one place. that seems a bit much. Yes, I'm glad you concur, Cupo. I don't think we're going to be throwing our dwarves' lives away like that. I don't see any other obvious options. A day's travel. What's this one? Ah, here we go. Human town. Nah. What else do we want? Oh, hello. These are little omega signs. Dwarven Fortress, Dwarven Hillocks. We're in a fairly populated dwarven conurbation here. I'm surprised this goblin place is having so much... Well, maybe that's why they've got so many people all living in one place. They've all been herded there by the dwarves. What's this bad boy? Another Dwarven Hillocks. So really, I'm looking for these pi symbols, right? And what was this one? Pi symbols and zeros. Okay, well, we'll go for this one. Little Babby Step. Looks like some elves to the southeast. Southeast. Is it this AE symbol? Dwarven Hamlet. What's that? Dwarven Hillock. Human Hamlet. An eye with little, is that with two little dots or something? A little eye with a funny accent on the top. Bottom right. So, these ones, okay. The Elven Forest Retreat of Stillstream. Population about 10. Side government, the Shark of Indignation. Civilization, the Glade of Bowels. Lovely. Let me guess. Large producer of dung for fertilization? That's my guess. That's my guess on the origin of the name, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. Seems a little bit weird. AE would have been human originally. Stilled Stream looks like easy pickings. I mean, we haven't had any elves come and do any stuff, so having said that, are these humans going to be giving us jip? Are they going to get upset because we're attacking the elves? A Dwarven Forest Retreat of Dale Lures? What is this? Okay, that looks like it's the only elven site in quite a way. We do have to go past the crazy bloody place though, so that's a bit of a problem. You know what? I'm going to cut my teeth on this little goblin fortress that's only half a day away. I mean, I know everybody was excited to get me to go out there and do something crazy, but babby steps, for goodness sake. Babby steps. Let's raid this site. We're going to assign squads, and we're going to send the Willful Castles. You know what? I might also send the High Hammerers, even though they've got no gear. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see if they get anything out of this. 2 commanders, no commanders travelling. That's fine. Escape is done. Excellent. D for details. Raid. Squads will try to avoid detection. Pillage. Openly attack. Raise. Openly attack and destroy the site. Demand one-time tribute. Demand ongoing tribute. Conquer and occupy. Demand surrender and occupy. Let's steal livestock. Oh, no. Okay, let's take everything we can. If you occupy, your squad will stay at the site. Well, we do not want that. Not in the least. Should we go for a raid? Actually, no, this is this isn't the elven place. This is the goblins, isn't it? I'm going to raise this place to the ground. Bosh. There we go. Excellent stuff. And take everything you can lay your hands on. In that case, escape. Done. And back to the menu. Let's resume and watch as our military lads tromp out of the gates. Don't know if anyone knows, I think I've mentioned this before, but that piece of music was originally composed to evoke the idea of gladiators preparing for and entering into battle during the Roman era. It's quite a shift that song has gone through since its inception. I mean, that piece of music is so irreversibly associated with clowns, I don't think it'll ever regain anything like its original meaning again. Very odd thing to say. I don't know where that came from. I got very interested in that for a moment and then thought, wait a minute, that's just daft. Why would anyone even care? Don't say it. Oh, you've already said it. Shit, never mind. So, what are we doing now? They've gone off. I'm sure they're going to be back soon enough. What do we do while we wait? Do we just hang out and Let our dwarves carry on with their daily lives, or what? What's the deal here? See, we are quite vulnerable to attack. Although, having said that, we can seal the fortress up, so are we really vulnerable to attack? I'm not sure we are. I, for one, had no idea what you were talking about. Well, it's good news, Cupo, because sometimes not understanding is the kindest thing that can happen to a human mind. Sometimes if we look into something and truly understand it, it will break our psyches and leave us dribbling, and potentially even fouling our undergarments. Anyway, I wouldn't want that for you. No siree. Mind-shattering revelations? Fuck that. Let's avoid that. I could probably start filling out this new barracks, couldn't I? Let's do that. We've been sitting around. I'm sure some orders have been fulfilled. So, how many more beds do I need? 3. And we appear to have a fulsomely adequate array of beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you little shitbag. How about weapon racks? Are you going to manage it? I don't think they are. We're going to have a similar number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And not just a similar number, an identical number. Okay, so we still need 2 more weapon racks and 2 more armor stands. But hey, once we've done that, it sounded like a child started playing a kazoo in the background. Well, it was not Here Come the Clowns. That's what I'm talking about. It's called Entrance of the Gladiators. What's it called? God damn it. Hang on a second. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going off to see if I can find it. Gladiators. Okay, no, I'm not interested in the TV series. That's entirely the wrong thing. I'm not looking for that. Gladiator theme? No, I don't think we can. No, that's the themes to Gladiators, the film, and the TV show Gladiators, which of course are not what I'm looking for. Damn it. Actually, if I just type in clown music. Boom. And I think... Is this the first... The first response is circus theme song. No! Get out of here, you bastard. What are you playing? What are you playing at? Entry of the Gladiators. That's the one. Julius Fusik, who I genuinely was about to pronounce as Julius Fuckit. No need to play it. You know the piece. Now that I've forced you to Google it out of sheer frustration, you now know the piece I'm talking about. Although I'm sure people who haven't Googled it and were patiently waiting for me to do so are now sitting there with metaphorical blue balls, hoping that someone will actually post a link and they'll get to listen to it. Oh no, my Streamlabs dashboard has crashed. That's a disaster, isn't it? Let's refresh it. There we go. Nothing's happened. No one's followed or anything, so there's no need to worry about it. May as well have just left it, really, hadn't I? Okay. Let's get out of here. I've realised I've left that paused for ages, which is disappointing. But hey. Gladiators! How many countries did Gladiators as a format go to? And how many gladiators were there globally? Because every country that had gladiators had I think must have been around 10, right? Must have been about 10 gladiators. Maybe more than that even. God, the only one I can remember is Wolf and of course Jet, for quite different reasons, to be honest. But hey, I don't think any of no, I don't know any of the American ones. I know it was. I'm convinced it was an American show before it was a worldwide phenomenon. I seem to remember it being on late at night, very late at night in the UK, and it was called American Gladiators, not Gladiators as it was in the UK. So maybe Gladiators in the UK came first, but I don't think so. How many people came to this Dwarf Fortress stream to hear a man mutter about the television programme Gladiators? Probably 0, I'm guessing. So I'm either creating a new niche for my content to flourish in, or, more probably, driving people away, making them say, what the fuck is this nonsense? But hey, I think, honestly, that could be my prime branding slogan. What the fuck is this nonsense? It would work. They were American, so people wouldn't expect them to be gored by lions. Huh? Oh, I see. Nobody gets gored by lions. Lions don't have horns. You crazy man, what are you talking about? If you want to be gored by a lion, it'll have to be some kind of magical chimera, some kind of, I was going to say homunculus, but that isn't the correct word. Some kind of hybrid, that's the word. Homunculus. Yeah, you need some kind of bull-lion hybrid, or maybe an antelope-lion hybrid, which would constantly attempt to eat itself. Autophagus lion-antelope hybrid. That would be incredible. I'd watch that. If you could get it to grow fast enough, you could give it Ouroboros-like qualities, and it could just constantly be consuming its own hindquarters as it grows. No, I don't think that's possible. I think you're going to be breaking the laws of physics, not just biology, by doing that. You think gore only refers to horn wounds, not the production of gore? Yeah, you get gored by a bull, gored by something with horns. I'm fairly certain. It's spelt the same, but different meaning. To be gored and to see gore are two different things. I tell you what, you can't see my browser window, so I'm just going to Google gore and see what the definition says. Let's give it a go, shall we? Gore. Okay, what does Google come up when it says gore? Okay, well, the first link is gore.com, which is apparently improving lives through advanced materials. So I'm pretty sure that's the people who hold the copyright to Gore-Tex. Then we've got the line of their cycling clothes. People also ask, where is Gore located? Gore, New Zealand. Gore, in Maori Maruawe, is a town and district in the Southland region of the South Island of New Zealand. Speaking of which, a bit tangential, but whatever, discovered a new band recently called Alien Weaponry, who do like metal in the Maori language. Sounds really good. It feels like a bread and butter scenario. You know, two things coming together that just should have been together forever. Anyway, gore. Definition of gore in English by Oxford Dictionaries. I'll take that. Let's have a little look. Noun. Blood that has been shed, especially as a result of violence. Okay. Old English origin, gore, dung or dirt. Of Germanic origin, related to Dutch gur, Swedish gore, which is muck or filth. The current sense dates from the mid-16th century. Verb. With object, of an animal, such as a bull, to pierce or stab a person or an other animal with a horn or tusk. He was gored to death by a charging bull. So one of them is a noun, and the other is a verb, and they have completely different, well, I say completely, they have vaguely related, but different meanings. So there you go. A horn or a tusk. I suppose technically lion's teeth could be classified as miniature tusks. I'll allow it. Okay. You've been gored to gore by a lion. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent, wasn't it? Let's go back. Now that we've established the meaning of the word, the multiple meanings of the word gore, let's get back into the action properly and stop being... Well, I'll stop being a silly Billy. Presumably some of the stuff's been built. The guys haven't come back from their little mission yet, have they? What's going on? Why are you no come back? Why are you no return? That's still there, so they obviously haven't routed that place, or raised it, as I was actually telling them to do, not routing it. What does that even mean? How do you route a city? They can't run. Where was I? Yes, making new barracks. The fishery worker is starving and dehydrated. Well, you shouldn't lie outside on the grass staring at the sky, all crippled and that, should you? Just get up and go inside, get some food. I know, tough love. Let's come down to the weapon rack area. There we go. Don't see Bran Stark moaning about his legs, do you? Well, not anymore. He's got a bit spacey lately. Okay, no more armour stands. They've built weapon racks, but not armour stands. Which doesn't make sense, because I ordered them both at the same time, but hey. C'est la vie. That's the way it is. Maybe we should get our miners digging again, because I've just remembered we've got a shitload of adamantine. Ooh! Hello, traders. It's been a while. This is only, of course, our second set of traders to arrive, because previously we have failed to let them even get to our trade depot. So we've had two missed sets of traders, And now these lads have turned up with roped up pack animals and wagons. So hopefully they'll have some exciting shit for us. Exciting shit. So I would like my trader at the depot, please, and I would also like to move my goods to and from. Let's take all the weapon bins up. Bingo, that should contain all the spiked balls. And what else can we sell? Can we sell trolls and crundles? I wonder if they'll buy a crundle. We should experimentally put a few bits and bobs in here to see what they'll buy. Naked mole dog, don't need one of them. Let's sell some naked mole dogs. Oh, can naked mole dogs be trained for war? Doesn't matter. We'll see how much they're worth to sell. And maybe a crundle or a troglodyte? Let's see if they'll buy troglodytes and crundles. I doubt they will, but we shall see. Okay, you do not have a broker. Didn't we assign a new one last time? You can't sell the trolls or troglodytes. Oh well, plutonium. Thanks for the heads up. Disappointing, but it's a necessary letdown. Right, no broker. That is an issue. Let's go to the novel screen and see. Oh, did one of the vampires drink our broker's blood and kill him? The bookkeeper is looking a bit needy. What's going on here? Needs a meagre office. He's got modest quarters. Obok the bookkeeper. Well, he should have an office. Okay, let's figure out who can be the broker. Well, Clay Cree could do it, but he's a vampire and will probably kill whoever comes to trade with him, so that's not a good idea. Dusim the recruit. I mean, looks like he could do it, but that looks like... Huh. I'm worried Dusim there may be a vampire. Dusim Bokbondamal. Although, having said that, we've got the cheats on in Dwarf Therapist, so we would know immediately if he was. Okay. He's a professional consoler. That's nice. Professional persuader, judge of intent, comedian, master pacifier. It looks like a few people have just managed to get some good social skills. I'm not actually seeing anybody here with the appraisal skill. Okay, we'll put Dusim the recruit in and see how he fares. Doesn't have any requirements. That's nice. Other than that, we need to find out why our bookkeeper is not having an office. Obok. Okay. Obok. Let's take a little peek and see where your bedroom is. Is this your bedroom? No, it's got a craft shop attached. This might be your bedroom. Obok? Nope, that's Rando's bedroom. Obok? Yes, the broker. Dusim Bokbondamal. No, he didn't need one, did he? How about this one? Is this for the broker? Buckshot Brigade. Nope. That's not the one we're looking for. Okay, maybe our... was it the manager? Hang on, let me go back to the noble screen. Bookkeeper, that was it. The bookkeeper doesn't have the appropriate office. That's a little bit disappointing. Got to be one, right? It's massive oversight if I haven't assigned one yet. Bookkeeper. This one looks like it might be the bookkeeper's floor, right? Auto allocate to mayor. No, not the bookkeeper's floor. It's the mayor's floor. Whose is this? Ah, here we go. This is the bookkeeper's room. Excellent. So we need to put a table and a chair in here. First of all, though, a door will help. A chair. No, what? Oh, put it off center. Never mind. It's staying off center. I know it's going to be jarring, but we'll just have to live with it now because I can't be bothered to correct a minor error that I made. See, told you I was lazy. Very lazy. Okay. Come on, guys. Get down here. Put this furniture in. It's important. We've got to get this set up for old Obok the bookkeeper. Chair. There we go. Excellent. So we make this a throne room or study. We should assign it to Obok the bookkeeper. There we go. And then we shall also allocate this to the bookkeeper from now on. And this bed up here is the same, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. How about the table? Make a dining room. Sure. Full size. Assigned table. Obok the bookkeeper. And auto allocate to bookkeeper. Bingo. Let's also make it a meeting. Do I make it a meeting hall? Yes, let's make it a meeting hall. Why not? Why not go to town and make it a meeting hall as well? Now, has our bookkeeper arrived? No. Oh, hang on. Broker cannot access depot. Huh. Okay. Okay. You. Where is our... Oh, he's not on the list. Oh, don't tell me. No, he can't be dead yet. What was his name? Obok. Obok. Let's search. Q. O-B. O. Here he is. Obok the bookkeeper. Let's go to him. No, not a Z. There he is. Why can't he get there? Obok wire stoked. What's wrong with you, little fella? What you doing there? Let me guess. Crippled? Let's have a little look. I'm going to go over to Dwarf Therapist and take a look. Health. Obok. Just quickly read the numbers. Oh, hello. I think we've had a kid die. Interesting. Obok, here he is. No, he's not hurt. He's not wounded. This is very odd. So why can't you get to the thingamajiggle? Surely you can. This door's not locked, is it? Have I locked him in somehow? Nope. Huh. What? Oh, he's off. He's moving. He's going. Can he get there now? Says broker cannot access depot. Yet that makes no sense. This guy looks like he could be... Oh, hello. We got a bit crazy there. Let's try again. That's Rando 304. So where's Obok gone? Obok. Obok. Obok, 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 Obok. 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 Obok, 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 Obok. Right, there we go. Let's zoom to him again. He's down here for some reason now. Why you no go? Let's follow him, see what he does. Where you going, Obok? That's it. Coming out of the dining hall. I haven't got an alert going, have I? No, I can't have. There's people up top. He's just sitting there. He's on his move. He's on the move again. It's on the move. It's on the move. Up to his bedroom. Question mark. Query? Let's try... Okay. The depot is accessible, but apparently not to our trade lad. Tradie boy. Why? Why? Come on, trade boy. Get up there. Is he down here still? Oh, I can't see him now. He's trundled off. Got to find him again. Q. Obok. He's coming out of his bedroom again. And he's going down to the dining hall again. Okay. So what's the deal then? What's the deal, Obok? Why you no trade? I mean, I've just given you the honour of becoming our new broker. You're very good at that. But you've suddenly decided you're not interested. You have no interest in the commercial world. The commercial world? The commercial world? No? Still going down. Huh. Okay. This is a novel problem. I mean, I don't see any reason why he couldn't get there, right? Back to the surface, I think. Back to the surface. Here we go. There we go. And then this time we'll go here and say, don't need the trader. And then we click here again and say we do need the trader. The broker cannot access the depot. What's the deal here? What's the deal? You're looking at the bookkeeper, not the broker. Oh, shit. Idiot. Broker. Dusim Bokbonlemal. Okay. Let's find him. Q D-U-C-I-M. There he is. Oh, he's a fucking vampire, isn't he? Of all the dwarves in the... I was looking at him going, oh, he seems suspicious. Or was it him I was looking at? Was it someone else? Okay, you can't be the broker then. Fuck that. New noble. Oh, no. View unit. Oh, no, replace. There we go. So it can't be Claycree. It can't be Juicim. So it's got to be Asmel, the next best person. Professional persuader, professional judge of intent, professional comedian, master pacifier. Okay, Asmel, you're in the job. Bingo. There you go. And you've got the stuff assigned. It's all good. You've got an office. You've got the works. Let's come up here. See if he actually gets in there. You can just let anyone trade. That's true, but now, I mean, now we've got someone assigned. Let's let him level up. Let's give him the levels. Can't trade yet, but the broker can get here. Come on. Come on, my little broker. Come on. Get yourself up here. There we go. He is... Where is he? Oh, he's in the depot. What? So why can't we trade? There are no merchants trading right now. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I? Did I completely imagine those people arriving? Am I going mad? Or did they arrive and leave? This is very confusing. What's going on? I saw the caravans enter 2 plutonium Jesus, but... Was it some kind of infiltration mission? Were they trying to sneak in? And more to the point, where are the people who went to do that attack half a day's march away? Oh, hello. What's this? Let's take a quick look at it. More migrants. Come on. We need people who are... Well, we don't need anybody, to be fair. We've got everything we want. We just need people to stay here and get trained up. And also not magically disappear any traders, because that is an issue. We don't want that to happen. They brought wagons and everything. Okay, no trader required at depot. You can go. You can go. It was just ghost traders. Phantom traders. Ghost traders in the sky. Hello, Fuzzy. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Ooh, and a sub. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Ooh, big stretch. There we go. Oh, your name will be in the credits at the end of the stream. How exciting. It's always so exciting when there's somebody in there. I'm not seeing a lot happening here. I'm seeing people dragging bones out, but the traders that vanished have like truly completely vanished. We didn't open the trapdoor or anything, did we? Doesn't look like it. Okay, back up to the surface again then. Oh, okay, just bugged out. Well, that's a shame. I mean, it's not like we desperately need anything for trading, but I was hoping to see some interesting stuff in there at least. Well, never mind. At least we now have a broker ready for the next trade caravan to turn up. That'll be nice, won't it? How do we check our missions? How do we check to see how they're going? Or do we not get any news now until they return? Because it's only supposed to be half day's travel. And I'm fairly sure time that has passed in the fortress represents more than half a day. Anyway, let's go back over to the therapist and have a little look-see at our newest migration wave. We had 112, 10 and 1. That's adults, children and babbies. And now 122, 10 and 1. So, quite a few dwarves. Let me just sort this by migration wave. There we go. And 28 dwarves. Holy shit. That's a substantial... No, wait. Wait a minute. All good. They're not a migration wave. That's my military returning. Crying out loud. Could have worded that better. There we go. Let's go back to the fortress. Idiot. There we go. Let's resume. Ah, those fishery workers who were stuck outside died. Fantastic. We've got a starving horse. Okay, that should suggest to you that I need to put them in here. So let's do that. Set the pen and pasture information. Get rid of the non-grazing. And say horse, goat. Bang. Nice and easy. Very quick. There is a mission report available. So is that in A? No. C? Center of mission people artifact. Is it missions? No. How does one find a mission report? Oh, is it in R? Aha! Mission report. Raise dive standards. Set out summer 1054. Good. Let's have a look at the report. In the early summer of 1054, the Jade Helm attacked the curled hex of the Dungeon of Jails at dive standards. Oh, hello. It's going a bit... Oh, hello. Calm down. Dwarf Bemble Steakeagers was struck down by the elf... Oh. The elf Parry Romance Flower was struck down by the dwarf Ava's Neocopter. Okay, so we've had one dwarf go down at least. The goblin Ngoso Tundra Malice used poor tactics. There's an elf getting struck down again. Oh. The elf had his hand ripped open, back tooth knocked out, or left eyelid was ripped off. Ouch. Okay, have we done it? Okay. What was the last one? In the early summer of 1054, the goblin Ngoso Tundra Malice of the Folded Dale of Principles fought with the dwarf Ava's Neocopper. While defeated, the latter escaped unscathed. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, you can pause it, and you can scroll back up. That's okay. His left eyelid was torn out. Ouch. Whew. That's not what you want. In the early summer of 1054, the elf Tharlu Tendercouple's upper lip was torn out by the dwarf Law Page Hollow. Okay, so the two of them had a real set too. Although the elf does seem to have come off pretty badly compared to the dwarf. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it was a completely lossless affair. However, equally, I think we survived, so that's good. Do we get any loot out of that? Do we get loot? Huh. Okay, okay. I don't really quite know what happened there, but it seems like it was a success? Question mark? Question mark? Where are my squad even? Are they coming down yet? Oh, hello. We've got a bit of miasma in the main fortress. What's going on there? Could it be a piece of rotted meat from one of the people we've killed? Presumably, that's going to make the puke problem worse. Mind you, maybe it is the puke. Maybe the miasma is coming from just the old Technicolor yawns that have been left all over the floor. Ew. Disgusting. And for dwarves, it's even worse, because if you think about it, being shorter on average than human beings, that would technically make, in a relative sense, the puddles of vomit deeper. And, I mean, in what context could making puddles of vomit deeper ever be considered good? Maybe if you've been poisoned or something and you need to get it all out, but I think those scenarios are relatively rare. I don't think people get that badly poisoned that often. Should we, no, I was about to go and break into that candy a little bit too aggressively. I think we need to calm down on the candy. Well, I say calm down on the candy. We need to get as much candy as is available, but I think we may have already tapped out all the good shit. Right, there's a few hanging bits on this floor. Maybe we can go a floor deeper. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to say D-I. I'm going to put a staircase here and go down a floor and see what happens. See if we find any more sweet, sweet adamantine. Ah, yes. Candy. So are all our militaries back in training now? I'm seeing people in this barracks. Let's go down and see if they're in the new barracks. New barracks? New barracks? Nope. Nobody's in there. Huh. I can't believe they went and raised that place but didn't come back with any loot. Is it still on the map? Let's have a little peek. Still there. Still with a population of less than 10 dwarves. I mean, well, obviously less than 10 dwarves, less than 10. They seem to do pretty well considering. Let's pause the action. In fact, no, let's look at the main thing, let the action run, and then we'll head over to Therapist and see how our returning heroes have fared. If I read them, and then we sort by squad. There we go, sort by squad. Don't want the humorous rocks. Oh, shit. Okay. There's only 3 members of the Willful Castles left alive. They were supposed to be the chosen ones. And there's only 1 member of the High Hammers left. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oof. Orchimedes, you're one of the few to come out alive. Let's just check your health. Just to make sure you're okay. Sort by squad again. There we go. You're tired, but you survived. You're okay. Unlike everybody who joined the High Hammers. Holy shit, they got ruined. Let's come over here and take a look at who we can put into the High Hammers from our latest migration wave. Ah, hang on. Got to remember, that's not a migration wave. That's the returners. It's interesting that sending them out on a mission resets the migration wave they come from. That could end up getting a little bit confusing. But oh well. Never mind. Presumably in that case, we'll look at this last migration wave that turned up, and we'll just go from the bottom and whack in anybody who will fit. There we go. Assign to squad. Join the Willful Castles if you don't mind. And you too join the Willful Castles. Although apparently now the Willful Castles believes itself to be complete, and I can't put any more people in. That's slightly annoying. Let's go back to the fortress and check our military screen out. See what's going on there. Militare. Yep. Yeah, a lot of dead and missing in there. The Crypt of Equivalents, of course, never been in combat yet. Just never actually successfully trained up a vampire military, have I? I need to be a little bit more proactive with that. They need a proper place to be. There's no place for us blood-drinking vampires. There you go. I managed to rhyme us with vampires. I say I managed to. I didn't really succeed. But at least I gave it a go. At least I tried. Can you say the same? No, I didn't think so. Why would you try at that? Right, okay. So we've got a few lads out here just sort of sitting around. Stonecrafter, pump operator, farmer. Apparently not interested. Oh, they're gathering plants. So that's fine. They can keep doing that. Okay, so what do we do about these missing people? That's the problem. 59 dead and missing people. I mean, most of these are actually... Oh no, I thought they were all animals, but we've got baby, mechanic, metal crafter. Okay, so we've still got a few people to discover. Who's missing here? Id Solononnos, the surgeon. Yeah. Sanctum the miner's missing. I've got a few namies in there. Lanicerus too. Oh, deceased. I thought she was missing, but no. No, most of them are dead. It's only a few missing. It's only Id the surgeon and... Oh, that's it. Well, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's got to be more missing, because apparently the military have not logged the death of their comrades, which is disappointing. I would have hoped they'd have had better administration skills, but oh well. Turns out that was a bit of a high hope, doesn't it? Good God. Spent all that time assigning those dwarves to that military unit and they've all died but one. I mean, I should have seen it coming when I sent them out on a raid with no arms or armour, but part of me thinks, uh-oh. Oh dear. The weir tapir, Aban Alodnish, has come. A large tapir twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow golden yellow. Its black hair is long and shaggy. Now you will know why you fear the night. Well, there we go. A weir creature. This is a problem. Don't like weir creatures. They cause massive issues. And, more's the point, we now no longer have any kind of trained military with armour to defend against them. So, hopefully, some of the people who came to hang out here and fight monsters are still around and we'll get a chance to kill them. Although, significant chance they got fucked by goblins. So we'll see how this works out. Capital F for follow. And do I set the alert to draw everybody inside? I think I have to really, don't I? Military, alerts, A, and everybody please into the burrows if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Follow it again and off we go. Come on everybody indoors. Everybody in now. And with those guys on, you know what? I'm going to risk this. I'm going to see if we can manage this. Add. Huh? There we go. Add new task. Pull the lever. Do it now. And that should work. Come on, someone pull that lever. Anyone pull that lever? Ah, shit. Did anyone get hit there? Check the combat report. Oh, no, it was just a charge. No actual kill. Okay, come on. Hover around on there until someone pulls the lever, and then drop down the pit and die. No! Fuck! Okay. What we've actually done there, instead of dropping the weird creature into a pit and trapping it outside our fortress, what we've done is we have now trapped ourselves inside with the weird creature. A weird tapir, no less. No doubt a hideous beast. Imagine... Oh my god. It's Cyril Sneer from the Raccoons. That's who's attacking us. What was Cyril Sneer supposed to be? He had like a kid with the same sort of bent nose thing, didn't he? What was he? Man, I used to love the Raccoons when I was a kid. Well, I suppose we need to get our squads active, don't we? And tell everybody to just kill this bastard, because if we don't get him dead, we are screwed. So D, K, attack, and then we'll kill the creature at the cursor, which is, of course, this little bastard. K. K. K for attack. No. Not interested. Not interested at all. Okay, so let's try that again. Squad. A, B, D. Oh. Oh, the high hammers can't attack. Okay. K attack. Kill that lad. Resume. There we go. Everybody charge in, give him a bit of a bish bash, and hopefully everybody who gets bitten will die. It looks like he's been no, he's not been immobilized. He's on the move again. He's still running around. This doesn't look good. This appears to be a very savage little... Oh! Looks like they killed him. Let's have a little peeky poo at the combat reports. Hey. There's no... This guy, Aban Alodnish Fong Besniton. He's got to be the weird creature, right? The recruit attacks the peasant. He jumps away. There are the weird tapir. Okay. So this guy was fighting the weird tapir. Strikes the wrestler in the left hand with its pigtail. With its pigtail hood? Why did it? What? The weird tapir. Huh. Okay, I think Aban Alod Nish Fang Bezitnom is the weird tapir, because the last page is just people trying to bash this peasant, who I'm presuming is the tapir. Okay, so we're looking for bites. That's the main thing. Yeah, but okay. So the first thing he did here was kick a fish dissector in the right upper arm with its right foot, exploding the injured part into gore. Cool, no bite. Oh, I've just remembered. I enabled the thing that allowed me to check who is cursed and who isn't, so we can actually just have a look. The weird tapir bites the wrestler in the left foot, tearing the muscle. Oh dear. There were a few bites. Any highlights here? The weird tapir strangles the wrestler's throat. The wrestler passes out. Oh my goodness, he's a bit of a tough boy, isn't he? Strangling people. A chokehold on their throat. Surely you can't put a chokehold anywhere but someone's throat, right? I mean, why? Why would you choke anyone anywhere else? Improvised weapons, -4 to attack rolls. Oh my goodness. What was the improvised weapon? Oh, the helmet. The hood. It wasn't a helmet, it was a hood. Strangles the wrestler's throat. Bites the wrestler. Oh dear, this looks very bad. I think practically everybody who got into the fight is going to be infected. The recruit punches the weird tapir in the tail. Sure. Punched in the left foot. Explodes to gore. Ligament has been torn. The wrestler's found dead, unsurprising. Bites the right wrestler in the right upper arm, tearing apart the muscle. Oh no. Is this guy dead, or is he just wounded, this Adam whatever? Oh, he's biting recruits on toes. Oh no. This is just page 6 of 19. A weird tapir scratches the recruit in the right lower leg, tearing the muscle and bruising the bone through the Sasquatch leather trousers. Do you reckon the Sasquatch would ever have thought that its skin would be rended while being worn by a dwarf? I doubt it. Especially not if it was the Sasquatch from Bigfoot and the Hendersons. The weird tapir locks the recruit's right elbow with the weird tapir's right lower arm. It looks like there was quite the set too. And it didn't go very well for our lads. Well, okay. Let's see if we could... Oops, excuse me. Oh dear. Very burp. Let's have a look at Dwarf Therapist and see who has been infected. In fact, what I'll do... Sasquatch trousers sound warm and comfortable. They do, don't they? Don't forget to kill Fong Bezintom while he's trapped inside. Prevents him from coming back. Fong Bezintom? Huh? Huh? A weird-toed with a whip-tongue natural weapon. That does sound pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I was always a big fan of Werewolf the Apocalypse, the White Wolf role-playing game. Some of the illustrations in those books were fantastic. Particular highlight, Get a Fenris rulebook. I was never particularly fond of the Get a Fenris themselves, but they had this guy, I think his first name was Ron, I forget his surname, maybe Ron Spencer if I'm remembering rightly, but I loved his art style in those books. His werewolf drawings are absolutely lovely. Prevents him from coming back to the fortress in weird tapir form. So he's not dead. Okay. I'm going to quickly refresh the Dwarf Therapist quickly. There we go. Take a look in here and see who has been coiced. Oh. Nobody. Wait a minute. Let's go to the health screen. Hang on a minute. Let's bring you with me. Let's bring you with me. Here we go. This is the health screen. Not a lot to see on here, to be honest, especially not in this blacked out version. But if I do a quick read, here we go. The Crypts of Equivalence with 2 vampires. That's fine. And yeah, nobody else has contracted lycanthropy, which I would class as a minor miracle, considering how many people were in that little fight. But apparently, boom, killed. Lovely. Back over to Dwarf Fortress then, and let's make sure that this boy is actually dead, because we do not want him knocking around. So you, oh hang on, you, what was his name again? Aban? That's the mason. Others? Is he in others? There he is. Friendly peasant? Don't think so, mate. Not at all. Where's Friendo Peasanto? There he is. All right. Oh, friendly, are you? Well, that'll make it a lot easier to get these lads to kill you. Oh, shit. The High Hammers can't fight. And everybody else still has an order to kill him. Oh, God. We may not be able to do this. A, B, K, U. Go on. Okay. Resume. In fact, actually, instead of that, is that him? That's him. Let's just follow him. Capital F. There we go. Where are you going now, peasant? You are getting fucked up. He appears to have been reduced to a puddle of blood now. Is he dead? The boys are all still piling in, which is a good sign. There is a dead body. Let's just check to see if that's the correct dead body. The wrestler punches the peasant in the head with her left hand, bruising the muscle. The force pulls the neck, tearing apart the skin. Imagine being punched in the head so hard that your neck just rips open and like a collar of blood forms. Imagine that, just like your skin on your neck pings up, revealing your spine and your breathing tube. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. They're dead, right? The boys seem to be hanging around a bit longer. Are they still pummeling him? Seems like nobody's got any weapons. How have everything started so well. I started Cryptbeards XVIII and everything seemed to be going fine, but lately we seem to have hit the doldrums. Who's this bloke? Monom the fishery worker. Why are you just sitting there, Monom? Got nothing else to do? Oh, apart from just teabag the corpse of our enemy. That's fine. That's fine. As long as it was just a standard teabagging and nothing too exotic. Good. Well, I am, for one, pretty surprised by that. I'm just going to read the dwarves again and just try and be certain that we don't have any... No, nobody's infected. Huh. Well, I never. And Orchimedes survived as well. That's lovely. Good stuff. Okay, I'm going back to the fortress to watch things happen. Got a lot of tidying up to do. There's a little bit of blood and guts laying around. Not ideal for dwarven mental health, but, at least they're clearing the corpses out. And that to me indicates that we have enough graves set up, which was a concern last episode. I do remember having to tweak the number of coffins, but for now, everything's okay. I should probably get rid of the alert, shouldn't I? Is it military screen A? It is. Bingo. That's off, and then we'll flippo switcho. Flippo switcho? Flippo switcho. Boom. And there we go. Everyone can get back out of the fortress. And hopefully once they flip that switch and the bridge goes down, they'll remove the corpse of the weird creature and pop it in the corpsey stockpile. Or they could just roll over it with a wheelbarrow like that last guy. No problem. No one going to move the body? They aren't, are they? They're going to leave that mangled up troll corpse in the weapon trap as well. I can see it coming already. And why have they not built this bad boy? What are we missing for that? Construction suspended? Suspended my arse. Get that thing built. It's a hole in our defences from below. We don't need holes in our defences from below or above or anywhere. Just no holes. That's my no-hole strategy. That's not, what's it called? What's it called when they my no-hole doctrine. That's what it is, my war doctrine. Sorry, I'm trying to appropriate the language of Hearts of Iron for use in Dwarf Fortress, and I don't think it's working well. I feel like I'm stretching it a little bit too thin, tissue-like a piece of buttered grease paper. What? That doesn't make any sense. Ah, well. A dehydrated fishery worker. I think there's a smattering of irony somewhere in that statement. Lovely. We're obviously running low on drink though, which is not great. How can we be running low on drink? We've got a well now, haven't we? I built one last time. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Maybe I should disband the units that have so many dead in them and then reconstitute them with more people, because to be fair, what use is a group that doesn't realise it needs to replace its missing members? I mean, sure, we've got 3 available slots, but I'm pretty sure more of them are dead than that. Okay, so we've got 3 slots available in the Willful Castles. I'm just going to check Therapist. Just going to check the Willful Castles. Now, as far as I can tell, there's only 2 people left alive in that squad. We've got Ubol and Orchimedes. Ubol and Orchimedes. Let me just quickly look in here. So he's alive and they're alive. So in that case, you're coming out. If I press enter, does that get rid of them? Can I put anyone in? I suppose I could. Let's put some fisher dwarves in. Nish, you're a farmer. No, there you're a fisher dwarf. There we go. Okay, so you can't just cast people out. Or can you? Enter, remove from squad. Oh, I see. You can't remove them either. Can I remove Orchimedes? Of course I can't remove Orchimedes. Cannot remove Commander. What about Ubble? Oh, Ubble will go because Ubble's actually alive. Let's find him and reinstate him. Ubble, there we go. Ubble, you're going in. Bingo. So everybody else though, no, can't take them out. Oh, I already put, no, I just put Dastor in. Crying out loud. There we go. That's annoying, and I don't know why it would be that way, but never mind. Never mind. We'll just have to wait for them to rediscover the bodies somehow. I don't know how they're going to do that, because they were lost on a sort of campaign. Why is there a dead body in this bed? G. What is it? What is a green G? Oh, it's the mangled partial skeleton of a gremlin. Of course. What else would it be? I mean, I know I've got a mangled partial corpse of a gremlin in my bed, and I make sure I keep it freshly stocked up with corpse parts. Actually, to be fair, if I had killed a gremlin from the film Gremlins, I'd probably want to mount it somewhere. I'd have that stuffed and, hung on the wall or something. Seems like the kind of thing you'd want, right? I mean, you want to prove the fact that you've killed a gremlin. Then again, if you've killed a gremlin, there's a significant chance that you killed it using sunlight, in which case, just a puddle of goo. Not that exciting. Not that exciting. Oh, you subbed again, Fuzzy Logic. What's going on there? How very strange. Or did the notification just move down? No, apparently you've subscribed twice with Twitch Prime. Amazing. Such incredible work. Okay, so what do I do about this military situation then? I'm feeling... I mean, maybe I could just make a new squad and assign it to a new area, but there's a little bit of tradition built up behind these squads now. They have names with a little bit of personal meaning to me. So I don't really want to abandon and disband military units. But we can't really go and discover the corpses. It's a right pickle. A right pickle. I don't rightly know what to do about it. Very confusing. First I've actually got Twitch Prime to work. Well, congratulations, Fuzzy. At last Amazon has succumbed to your will. Isn't it a beautiful feeling? I don't actually have Amazon Prime, so I've never been able to use a Twitch Prime sub. But if I did, I would, I'm sure. I'm sure I would. I mean, actually, I know which stream I'd sub to. I'd sub to the Chilluminati on the Yogscast, because that is literally my favourite stream. But you know what? I can't. So I won't. Yeah, there you go. Madness. Sorry, I was in my own little world there. Me chuckling away and saying madness doesn't really convey anything that I was thinking about. And unfortunately, due to the nature of this medium, I mean, that's really what I should be attempting to do, isn't it? Silly me. Looks like we've got some weapon racks knocking around. We can actually finish the barracks, even though the people who are supposed to be populating that barracks are not going to be there. Build a weapon rack. Oh no, we don't need a weapon rack. We need armor stands. Armor stand, there we go. Pop one. Come on. Give me a break, Dwarf Fortress. There we go. 2 armor stands in there. That'll sort everything out there. And then we're ready to assign this to a new squad, whoever they may be. I'm not sure, though. Who shall we pop in? I mean, we've had some new people turn up, haven't we? There were some location-based issues. Ah, right, I get you, yeah. Sometimes it gets a little bit confusing when you're moving around and you don't know what's been changed over and what hasn't. I fully understand. I fully understand. So what's happening here? There's nothing really going on anymore. My first attempt to attack an enemy has been an absolute shambles. I mean, unmitigated failure. We sent 20 dwarves out and then like 4 came back. So, I mean, certainly not as glorious as the first episode of this season. It has to be said. But, you know, we've got a lot of steel knocking around, so maybe next time we'll be a little bit more careful. And then, you know... Oh, hello, a fishery worker withdraws from society. Where is the lad? Let's have a look. Can we see him? There he is. Let's see what he decides to do with himself. Off you go. Come on. Give us a sweet, sweet legendary artifact. That's all I want. A nice little legendary. Right, he's claimed the workshop. And he's going for something. So presumably we've got most of the gear he wants. Where are you going? Going for wood first, I believe. Ooh, he's gone for the redwood. Interesting. I'm not sure what kind of wood it is, but hopefully it'll make the item pretty and lovely. Item's pretty. Oh, so pretty. It's covered in wood and, well, primarily it's just wood for now. What else is he going to get? Anything? Bones, I think. Almost certainly bones. If he's going outside, it's going to be bones. Maybe a piece of fruit or something, but that doesn't seem probable. In fact, it seems highly improbable. Yep, there we go. Some form of bone. I'm going to guess it's some kind of llama bone. Maybe an alpaca bone. That's the bulk of what we've got up there. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we've made our way through all the alpaca bone. We do see horse bone appearing a lot. Kind of a slight Mongolian influence, perhaps. Big interest in horses in the Mongolian world. Very important. Well, what kind of mind would prompt a Dwarf Fortress game, from a Dwarf Fortress game, would be prompted to say horses are a big cultural influence in Mongolian culture? That doesn't make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason to saying something like that. Although I am quite pleased with this boy going backwards and forwards so much. I mean, it looks like he's got all the gear he wants. Leather, gems, wood, bit of bone. What's he carrying now? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is, going over the bridge. I lost him for a moment. Come on. Give us something exciting. Give us a new reason to continue Cryptbeards. Show us something beautiful, crafted with the highest levels of dwarven precision. Precision? Precision. Vorsprung dwarf technique. Come on, in you go. He's used 2 lots of bones on this, so presumably it's going to be a fairly bony affair. A nice little bony contraption. He's going for more bone. Oh wow. Decorated with bone, bone spikes, bone rings, made of wood. That's my guess. That's my guess. It's going to have some form of cabochon on it. That's another guess. Okay. Now this appears to be quite the heavy bone. What kind of bones you got there? Let's have a little peek at your inventory. Oh, a pile of vomit. Lovely. Where is your inventory? There it is. 16 yak ball bones. Okay, it's not necessarily the weight of the individual pieces, but the cumulative weight of the quantity he's carrying. That's what it's all about. It's all about yak bone volume. Another phrase that doesn't get uttered often enough. Oh, now I'm regretting my decision to follow him. He's taken a long time. Could you not have got a wheelbarrow for all those bones? I mean, if you were like walking casually through the fortress, just saying, "Oh, I'm off to get some bones, mate. What do you reckon I should do? You think I should just stick them in my arms and sort of stumble through the fortress, dropping them everywhere, going, whoa, 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 you know, comedy style? Or should I get a wheelbarrow?" And the other dwarf would say, just prat around. Be an arse. Don't use a wheelbarrow. Drop as many as you can. They're yak bones. They're meant to be dropped. There's still a lot of miasma in that barracks, isn't there? We haven't forgotten. Oh, it's the corpse in the corridor. That would make sense. Yeah, we do need to get him outside. Is he not dumpable? There we go. Let's dump the bastard. Bosh. Get him outside. We don't need a rotten weir tapir stinking the place up. It's a complete waste of time. Well, it's not a complete waste of time. I mean, picking it up is no waste of time at all. In fact, it's very well invested time. Leaving it there is also not a waste of time because it's not actually consuming any time. Turns out I don't really know how to speak English. I mean, I try. I do my best. But it all just ends up going wrong. Here we go. Get those yak bones in the workshop. Boom. And I think that's right. He's begun his construction. Fantastic. Okay, well, we'll wait a little while to see what comes up. And then I think I'll be taking a break after that because I've been going for 2 hours now. 2 hours of unbroken chit-chat and recording. So yet another full feature-length episode of Cryptbeards on YouTube. Ah, well done, scoundrel. You could publish daily, you know, scoundrel. You could. And then the YouTube algorithm would like that and maybe even serve your videos up to people. But then, do you really want the responsibility of entertaining people on a grand scale? I mean, realistically, you're only going to introduce horrific disappointment into the lives of the people who click on it. So maybe it's for the best that it's a marginalised little scrub tier thing. Yes, that's how I'll make myself feel better. Madness. Come on. Build your damn item. I want to see what you've done. Show me some sweet, sweet legendary artifactage. Don't just sit there in your workshop banging bits of leather together. That's not going to get anyone anywhere. While we're waiting for that, let's quickly look at the stocks again. Stocks. Steel. Oh, there we go. We've got 53 steel bars, which seems like very few. So let's start melting down a little bit of sweet, sweet chain legging. And hello. Okay, we can't melt those. Oh boy. Apparently we can't melt masterful armour. Oh, bugger. That's a problem. There we go. That can go, though. That can go? That can go. Good, so it's only that one that's in a job. And these 3 masterful leggings. That's okay. I'm happy with that. Good. Melt these bad boys down, and maybe it's time to stop the order for the chain leggings and start thinking about actually creating some proper suits of armour. But maybe that's for next time. I feel like starting a whole new set of orders for armour at this late juncture in this recording session is going to end up badly. It's going to just make a load of old mess and confusion. So we'll wait for this legendary artifact. Come on. This miasma isn't coming from this corpse. There's some other corpsey madness going. Ah, Logam's rotten right whatever. Okay. Dump that bad boy, if you wouldn't mind. I think it's the guy's foot. If I remember correctly, the foot got bitten off and flew off in an arc. The feet flew off 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The feet flew off 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. A single bite from a weird tape here, and he pulled your feet off and threw them over here. La, 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 la. The feet came off 2 by 2. What on earth is wrong with me? Of all the musical pieces that I could reach to for a little bit of a jolly tune, and I went for that one. Come on, scoundrel. Get good. Get gud, as they say in the Dirk Souls community. That's what you want. You want to be gud. Come on. How long can it take to build a legendary artifact? Does it really take that long, mate? I see you sitting there surrounded. Ah, fantastic. Reg Ingishonam, the fishery worker, has created Okol Gore, a goblin cap cup. He offers it to the organised salves. Slightly disappointed, not going to lie. Cup is not the most exciting thing in the world, but apparently somebody's brought something along with them. Look at this blue boy. The study of Kifino Waxy Fortress, a Savorid-bound codex. Savorid? Sarvorite? Let's have a little look at this bad boy, see what it's about. This is a Sarvorite-bound codex. The written portion consists of an 18-page essay entitled The Study of Kifano Waxy Fortress, authored by Anne Balded Syrups. It concerns the apprenticeship of the human Anne Balded Syrups under the elf Kifino Waxy Fortress in the late summer of 487. The writing is quite cheerful. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Okay, I'm less excited about that than this now. Let's have a look at our Goblin Cap Cup. This is a Goblin Cap Cup. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushioned dayside cabochons and octagon-cut yellow zircons, decorated with beak dog bone, naked mole dog bone, and yak bone, and encircled with bands of goblin cap and naked mole dog leather. This object menaces with spikes of alder and pigtail. It's interesting, but there's not enough imagery on it. I do like a little bit of imagery, you know? Sometimes legendary items will give you all sorts of fun stuff to look at, but not this one. No, sir. This one's just a cup. Just a cup from which you sup. Anywho, those of you watching on YouTube, hello, or rather, goodbye. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure recording for you. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.